food and wine industry is at an all-time high, and the Noosa Food and Wine Festival is one of the front runners. This festival has become a momentous occasion within the industry that people travel all across the globe to attend. We would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to turn the Noosa Food and Wine Festival from an event that is an international success to a phenomenon. Despite the achievements of the festival thus far, we are aware that some elements need to be crafted and revised in order to achieve this status. We have identified a need within this event and a target audience to help achieve this. A budget has also been developed in order to support our following recommendations. Last year, the festival received an average of 7,000 attendees that travelled locally, interstate, and even internationally. Whilst this is an impressive number, competitors such as the Melbourne Food and Wine Festival drew in a crowd of over 290,500 across a smaller area in 2018. Whilst the Noosa Food and Wine Festival is successful in its own right, with 98% of all events selling out in past years, there is still room for improvement. Competitor statistics have been analysed, as well as consideration for the 4 C's of entertainment. This is in the form of content within the festival, the conduit process, how the target audience consumes the product, and the convergence of the event. Upon this review, the need that has been recognised is to increase festival exposure in order to boost ticket sales by 10% within the next year. Not only is this realistic in comparison to other events, it is also attainable through recommendations based upon the 4 C's. Recommendations for the Noosa Food and Wine Festival are sustainable practices and live streaming. Society has become much more environmentally conscious in recent years, and whilst the event has adhered to this with some sustainable practices in place, festivals are still making a large impact to the environment, which is deterring audiences. The cost for environmental sustainability projects average at $50,000, which has been included in the budget. The second recommendation is that of live streaming, as 30% of audiences watching live streams at home choose to attend the events the following year. In order for live streaming to be successful, specialised technicians are required. For this project, a company has been selected that includes the cost of technicians, camera and audio hire, internet connectivity, HD viewing quality, availability across all digital devices, and unlimited viewing potential at $2,750 for 6 hours. Across the 4 days of the festival, this totals at $11,000. A one-off cost of $1,000 to secure a streaming service and an extra $1,200 to purchase live streaming encoder software are also required, thus coming to a total budget cost of $63,200 for this project. As food festivals reach a wider demographic, we want to further develop the target audience towards millennials aged 23 to 38 years, as they are the largest target market worldwide and are an experience-orientated generation. Additionally, as we are in an era that relies heavily on social media for updates on trends, we find that millennials are shifting towards buying into the experience economy. Research has shown that 75% of the generation would rather spend money on a desirable experience than something desirable, which is fueling their appetite for more food festivals. These consumers are identified within entertainment and stimulation psychographic drivers, as they are early adopters and looking for the next big thing. This gives them the opportunity to discover and spend money to engage in the festival to the fullest. The secondary target audience for the festival will be baby boomers and Gen X, as they have trillions in buying power and are entering peak earnings. These consumers are identified within expression and enrichment psychographic drivers, as they are those seeking to participate in an activity that is nostalgic, has heritage, and a sense of community. Together, the target audiences will enjoy and indulge in the 5 mouth-watering days of great food, wine, live music, and entertainment that the Noosa Food and Wine Festival has to offer. To ensure growth and expansion, event organisers should implement live streaming to allow customers to experience the festival, even if it means they cannot physically attend. This will provide real-time engagement for consumers and profits for marketers. The perishable nature of festivals has led to the demand for events in a digital format, hence the establishment of live streaming. Organisers increase the amount of opportunity to monetize content and reach a wider audience whilst solving perishability and speeding up distribution. According to the Nielsen end-of-year music report, after watching a live music video stream, 67% of viewers are more likely to buy a ticket to the event. These statistics show how promising this method can be in persuading new audience members to attend an event. For example, Coachella live streamed 60 acts to 9 million online viewers, with commercials occurring throughout the performances and in between. Through live streaming, marketers also manipulate the psychological problem of the modern age, the fear of missing out, to familiarize consumers with the brand in hope that they return the following year. Organisers should create many platforms where they can live stream the festival entertainment. Firstly, they should create intriguing Instagram, Facebook, Google, and YouTube pages, where they can create a live stream and notify all of their followers when real-time acts are being displayed. This will increase event awareness and provide increased profits and sales. These live streams can then be saved to the respective pages so attendees can relive the event at any time. Secondly, event goers should be provided with a link to access the live stream with their online tickets. This can then be shared and viewed around the world with friends and families who may not have been able to attend the event. Australia is home to renowned events such as Bluesfest and Sydney Festival that are committed to improving their environmental performance. In 2012, the IOS released their Standard for Sustainable Events Management Framework, which identifies the potentially negative social, economic, and environmental impacts of events by removing or reducing them and capitalizing on more positive impacts through improved planning and processes. Sustainable event management can also be adhered by Noosa Food and Wine Festival through a Clean Haven, a sustainable framework designed to benefit all shareholders. Firstly, the improvement of waste management and recycling can be implemented by converting landfill to methane gas, donating organic waste and cooking oils to local farmers for livestock and fueling machinery. The recycling of these products will reduce waste and benefit local communities. Secondly, regional festival sites could ensure wildlife protection by communicating to attendees the presence of animals prior, as well as creating segregated areas to conserve their habitat from the event. Finally, the minimisation of print media through digital marketing and communications will significantly benefit natural resources and save money. Clean Haven is implemented throughout the entire organisation process, from the initial stage of onboarding local farmers to the marketing of the event stage through to the segregating of wildlife. Sharing the sustainable message of the event will attract more visitors due to an increasing consumer consciousness of environmentally friendly practices and the added benefit of appealing to the primary audience, who as buyers of luxury goods prefer sustainable practices. The Noosa Food and Wine Festival has the potential to become one of the most sought-after festivals in Queensland and even Australia. Through the implementation of live streaming and sustainable practices, this festival will become a phenomenon to showcase the best food, wine, and live acts that there are to offer. We would like to thank you for this opportunity that you have given us and hope you believe these recommendations will be as successful as we think they will be.